Today, we are cutting through the noise in professional installation to look at one of the smallest yet most critical components, specialized power distribution.
Hmm.
We're doing a deep dive into the partnership between HTV Supply and TVOne, focusing specifically on their rack-mounted P2-105 power system.
What's fascinating here is the context. HDTV Supply, I mean, they've been in this space for 25 years, specializing in home and professional AV products.
Right.
So when we talk about this P2-105, the best way to think about it is, well, the source uses a great analogy. It's a specialized heavy-duty power strip for a server rack.
And it's so crucial for you, the listener, to know that they're not just, shipping boxes. They
Hmm.
provide lifetime support, telephone, chat, text, email.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Plus, they have that dedicated Wolfpack line. When you're dealing with equipment that's specialized, knowing that support system is there is, well, it's half the battle. So one of the things that really stood out to me was the target audience. You can see it in the pricing.
Oh, absolutely.
HDTV Supply offers these specific discounted prices for accounts using .edu, .gov, .mil, and .org email addresses. It's a clear signal about who this is really for.
It is. And that focus on government, education, and military clients explains a major technical feature. The P2-105 is TAA compliant.
And for anyone who doesn't live in that world, what does TAA compliance mean?
So TAA is the Trade Agreements Act. It basically means the product is approved for purchase by the U.S. government because it meets really strict country of origin rules. It just tells you reliability and supply chain security are top priorities here.
Got it. Okay, so knowing this is aimed at, federal buyers, it makes sense that the hardware itself is built like a tank.
It is.
The P2-105 costs about $150, and it's designed to power up to 5 separate devices. It's got 5 12-volt 1-amp outlets.
And they use locking power cables. That's a key detail.
Why is that so important?
Well, think about a room full of AV racks. Vibrations, someone bumping a cable by accident. A standard plug can just pull out. Locking cables prevent that. It's all about maintaining uptime.
Okay, that makes sense.
But the real operational advantage, the thing that makes it a professional piece of gear, is in the protection features.
Right, let's talk about that, because this is where the P2-105 really earns its keep.
Exactly. So beyond the standard overcurrent and short circuit protection, the aha moment is the self-resetting fuse. And there's one on each of the 5 outputs.
On each one.
Each one. So if one of your connected components, say a small switcher, faults or shorts out, only that one connection drops.
And the other 4 keep running.
The other 4 keep running. And once the fault is cleared, the fuse just recovers automatically. You don't need to send a technician out just to flip a circuit breaker.
That significantly minimizes downtime and cost. So physically, it uses the same form factor as their S2 switcher products, right? For standardizing rack builds.
Yeah, same construction. But you have to be aware that the RM220 rack mount kit, the thing you actually need to install it, is optional.
An optional extra, of course.
But it usually ships the same day, so that's a plus. And if we look at the bigger picture, the P2-105 is really their entry-level unit.
Right, there are bigger ones.
Much bigger. The sources mentioned a TVO unit that powers 12 devices for around $450, and their full one-rack power supplies start at like $630. So you have to wonder if this 5-port unit is truly cost-effective for a massive build.
That's the tension. And before you even think about clicking buy, there's this one massive red flag in the purchasing agreement.
I know where you're going with this.
Despite all lifetime support we talked about, the policy for the P2-105 is, well, it's non-negotiable, it is non-cancelable, non-returnable, and non-refundable.
That is a very strict policy. It really underscores the specialized nature of the component. You have to be absolutely sure about your system design. If you get it wrong, you own that mistake.
Wow.
So yeah, the P2-105 ensures steady, protected 12-volt power in a rack. It does its job perfectly.
So what does this all mean for you? Given how important that electrical protection is, that specialized, resilient power strip, and that incredibly strict, non-refundable policy, what becomes more important? Is it the technical safety features that guarantee uptime, or is it the loss of all purchasing flexibility? That's something to mull over.